If you own a pickup truck, there's a good chance that you've considered buying a truck bed tonneau cover, if you don't already own one, that is. Some truck beds are more popular than others, and one of those is Chevy Silverado. I own this pickup truck, and one day I decided I always wanted a truck bed tonneau cover to go with it. Well, I've tried countless tonneau covers, and I've come with this top 5 of the best tonneau covers for Silverado. And as always, you can check pricing of any of these products in the description below, and if I'm able to get any discounts or coupon codes, I'll include those for you as well. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, legitpick.com. Now, let's get started. Number 5. MaxMate Soft Roll-Up Truck Bed Tonneau Cover. For a tonneau cover that's listed under a category that I have quite a bit of skepticism towards, soft roll-up covers, that is because soft roll-up truck bed tonneau covers don't provide their users with much safety and security. I'm saying this because anyone with a sharp object or a knife can slash open the tonneau cover and gain access to your belongings in your truck bed. That happened to me some years ago, which is why I'm so skeptical about it in the first place. I recommend that you go to park your car somewhere that provides an extra layer of protection, like a garage or fenced area for parking if you get a soft roll-up tonneau cover. That will eliminate the possibility of you getting robbed or getting things stolen. Otherwise, a soft roll-up tonneau cover is really something that exceeds in terms of accessibility, which this MaxMate tonneau cover shows and proves. The Velcro makes it easy to roll up and get access to full contents on your truck bed. That is extremely important if you're storing something big in truck bed or if you'd like to empty it all in a small time frame. I know some people that are irritated by the sound of Velcro, but this is the price that you have to pay in order to use a soft roll-up truck bed tonneau cover. Installation of the tonneau cover is a bit different than its counterparts on this list. You'll have to pay extra attention to the top part of this cover since there is a possibility that you'll tear it up or rip it if you're not careful enough. That's why you should go easy while installing it, but there won't be a need for that kind of extra careful behavior when this is done. But there is something you need to be careful about here. These types of covers can show wear and damage after extensive use. So when you see this happening, you know it's time for a new tonneau cover. It generally happens due to the soft nature of the cover and the lack of any kind of support underneath. Just have that in mind if you're planning on using a soft truck bed tonneau cover for a long period of time. This really is a good tonneau cover for Silverado that has soft roll-up covers, so you should consider if you're thinking about getting a truck bed cover that isn't hard. I think there's a good purpose for these tonneau covers, but the lack of security and safety that it brings with it is sometimes just not worth it. Number 4. Tonno Pro Lo Soft Roll-Up Truck Bed Tonneau Cover. For the end, I have another soft roll-up truck bed tonneau cover for you. I couldn't leave this one out for the life of me. While this is one of the best soft roll-up tonneau covers, it seems that all the people I know that use it have the same problem. After a period of time, usually just over a year, people seem to have noticed that this truck bed tonneau cover loses its waterproof characteristics and that the Velcro starts to weaken. I know this might seem like a deal breaker, but trust me, if you're looking to try this tonneau cover out and see if you like soft version of this product, this is the one for you. I'm saying this because of the Velcro is quite strong in the beginning, and if you don't overuse it, you won't have the same problem that I mentioned before. All those people had one thing in common, and that's the extensive use of the tonneau cover. On that note, the waterproof qualities also weaken when the truck bed is exposed to stress and heavy weather conditions. The installation process is beginner friendly though, so if this is really your first tonneau cover, you shouldn't have any problems in this department. Generally speaking, this is a tonneau cover that was interesting to me since it seems like it's made exclusively for beginners. I know I wouldn't use it again, but for someone who's looking to get into the tonneau cover world, this might be the perfect Silverado tonneau cover for beginners that has a soft roll-up truck bed cover. Number 3. TruXedo TruXport Soft Roll-Up Truck Bed Tonneau Cover. I love soft roll-ups since they are one of the simplest to use and the easiest to get used to as well. Knowing this and keeping in mind what I said earlier, there are also some cons to this type of truck bed tonneau cover. But let's not rush into things. I recommend we first look at the good things that come with this type of tonneau cover, and this exact tonneau cover model. First things first, these types of tonneau covers are straightforward to assemble and install on your truck. The only thing you need to be aware of is the extreme care with which you need to handle the top part alone while installing. That's due to the possibility of it getting ripped or otherwise damaged. But this is a risk while installing any soft cover on your truck, regardless of the manufacturer. If you put this aside, I don't know how it would take you more than 40 minutes to get this tonneau up and running. Another thing I liked about this particular tonneau cover is how accessible it is. In a few seconds, you can have insight into everything that's happening under your truck bed cover, regardless of the number of things you store in there. As I've stated earlier, these tonneau covers aren't the safest options for everyone who's planning on leaving some valuables in their truck bed with this cover over it, especially if you're planning on parking it somewhere in the open. That is one of the major cons of this tonneau cover. There's no real way of solving this problem without parking your car in a garage or finding another solution that would add an extra layer of protection that doesn't have anything to do with your tonneau cover. Another bad thing that is inevitable about this tonneau cover, and the thing you need to keep in mind while using it, is that these types of tonneau covers cannot withstand any significant weight on top of them. They're too soft for that. All in all, this is a highly recommended tonneau cover for Silverado for any beginner looking to get into this kind of truck bed covers without any fuss around the installation process or the ease of use. Number 2. BAK BAKFlip MX4 Hard Folding Truck Bed Tonneau Cover. Here we have yet another folding tonneau cover, but this one fits a bit more classic description. What I mean by that is, this is a classic backflip tri-fold tonneau cover that we all know and love. I know that I've used this product before and that I enjoyed the experience, and most probably you did as well. BAKFlip is one of the most high-rated Silverado tonneau covers. For me, this was a classic experience and a well-built tonneau cover that gives you custom accessibility to your truck bed without any problems or difficulties. The installation process was also familiar from earlier, so it took me under half an hour to get it done and over with, which brings me to the next point. If you've installed a similar product yourself, it shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes as well. If you don't have such an experience under your belt, you don't have to worry because it shouldn't take more than 50 minutes, and that's a worst case scenario. It's extremely important for the installation process to be simple since it must be done even by someone who hasn't touched a tonneau cover in their life. When you get this thing up and running, that's where you notice that well-known feeling of a tri-fold tonneau cover. The ease with which you access only the part of your truck bed that you need is amazing, combined with the sturdiness and the build quality of the panels. Another thing with this cover, and the thing I'm speaking from experience, is that it can withstand quite a load on top part of it when closed. I often put bags when coming back from grocery shopping or my tool bag when working on top of this tonneau cover, and I can tell you one thing, it withstands everything. That's one of the key reasons why people like these types of truck bed covers. So it's important to know that this one really exceeds the expectations when it comes to durability of the top part. One aspect I like to see change in the future is the finish of this tonneau cover. A glossy black finish on it would look amazing since the glossy black goes well with almost any color of the car that has backflip on its back. Overall, this is a gold standard of tri-fold tonneau covers in this industry. A rugged durable cover for your truck bed is always desired, especially if it looks good as well. Number 1. Gator Recoil Retractable Truck Bed Tonneau Cover. I had to mention one of the retractable truck bed covers on this list since I'm a huge fan. And what other models deserves to take that spot than the Gator Recoil? I'm sure that some of you have already heard about this one, but I have to go into detail anyway. It would be a shame not to familiarize those who haven't heard of this tonneau cover yet. I absolutely love the way this tonneau cover works and the smoothness that's constantly there. Also, the tension with which the tonneau cover is held is amazing. It continuously reminds you of the smoothness of this product. Anyways, you might think that because of the mechanism required of this tonneau cover to work, the installation process must be a pain to go through. I have to tell you that if you're thinking this, you're absolutely wrong. The installation process of this truck bed cover is as simple as it could be, and in line with the competition. Even though the rails used for keeping the tonneau cover in place might seem frightening at first glance, I assure you that the instructions that you can even find on YouTube, by the way, couldn't be more clear. When you're done with the installation process, you'll be greeted with the fantastic feeling that you get when you first open and close your retractable truck bed tonneau cover. From the moment you begin unboxing it to the moment of using it for the first time shouldn't be more than 30 minutes. Also, the hinges that you use during the installation process allow your tonneau cover to be completely water resistant, and that's something that is or should be pretty important to the majority of you. One thing that the Gator prides itself is the UV and scratch resistance this tonneau cover brings to the table. I tried this out myself and the scratches really have no chance when it comes to this tonneau cover. That is especially important for people who use tonneau covers in some rougher jobs such as construction. I mean, you wouldn't want your tonneau cover to get scratched on the day you bought the thing, right? Knowing this, I guarantee you can rest assured that there are a few things that can endanger your tonneau cover or the contents of your truck bed. This is a prime example of a tonneau cover that does it all. Accessibility, durability, strength, looks, everything, really. I know I'm personally a big fan of this tonneau cover and would recommend it to anybody and everybody that doesn't have a clue of what type of tonneau cover they should get. It might be one of the best covers for Silverado. So that wraps up our list of the best tonneau covers for Silverado. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up as I always appreciate that. Also, please feel free to leave a comment, suggestion for future videos, or questions you have, as we love getting to respond to as many of those as we can. And if you subscribe to the channel, welcome to our Legit Pick family. We've got lots of more videos coming your way too. Till then, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.